all of you were making your way through this
Downtown.
tower of ooze. And in doing so, you had maneuvered around several different areas. And the first off, when you had initially entered into these areas, you had been under the assumption that the way behind you was completely open and clear, and that you could retreat at any given point. And as you had progressed through this, fighting several of these undying knights that had seemingly crept out of these crypts and attacked you after having activated some sort of trap, having failed whatever that riddle was, you had moved on after killing them and losing several of your Neridian companions in the process. Going into the adjacent rooms down the hall, you had discovered two things. Number one of the rooms looked at it had been like a galley of sorts, a cafeteria, if you put that nomenclature to it. And the entirety of the room had effectively been completely destroyed with all of its furniture succumbing to this ooze inside of here. Now, you'd also noted that there was a room going off to the north that you had heard nothing in, and you had decided you weren't going to mess with it. You didn't really want to mess with it for the time being. And then you had decided that you were going to go into the room adjacent to it that you had heard splashing coming from before. Now, as you had opened this door, you had seen there was an altar of sorts, as well as a very, very large pool of water directly at the, well, ooze at the center of this room. And having seen this, you could see it was surrounded by benches, all of which looked like this was some sort of religious area in one way or another. Whatever affiliation it has, you could tell there was something of a focus on the altar at the front of this room. And as you had made your way further into this room, looking around, investigating, you had seen a lever directly next to this altar. You would convince um, your newfound companion to go about opening this at this point. She wouldn't be too happy about doing this at your guys's, kind of push to get it done. But Kellen did it nonetheless. And as soon as she had done this, you had heard some insane mechanical sound come from somewhere far below in this pool of ooze, at which point nothing would happen. They would just, you would hear some sort of mechanism activate, but nothing cleared out, nothing did anything. And as you would stare down into this pit, you would notice that in the mix of all of this ooze and detritus was a ladder going down into the ooze. And not really knowing a way forward from here, you guys had all kind of been in discussion. And at that point, you had been attacked by these bloated, disgusting Neridian who had been, afflicted with whatever virulent plague is going on here. You had dispatched them and moved your way further to the west side of this tower. And as you had gotten there, you would go about looking around only to activate a very, very confusing trap. As you had depressed a lever that, or I'm sorry, depressed this up, basically a pressure sensitive switch of some kind that had ejected giant globs of ooze from the drainage system in the surrounding area, at which you would fight as many of them off as you could, some of you getting drastically wounded compared to others throughout this entire process, before you would very slowly at this point make your way down the hallways heading further into this place. Now, as you began looking into rooms in the surrounding area, I'm going to move you guys over here really quick and explain what you recently had seen. Let me know when everybody's got vision.
Very good.
Forgot to talk about the ooze that's following
Oh
Bolin
yeah, I
around.
forgot about my guy, my bro.
Oh yeah.
So with the ooze, you are not going to be able to see for good reason.
Yeah.
So you all had noticed as Gendry had made his way into a room, and Gendry, you had begun looking around at the inside of this room before you had noticed something, and moving your way forward, you had seen something happen, and it resulted in you being somewhere else entirely. Um, Elpros, as you open the door, the only thing you bear witness to is Gendry's gone. He's no longer here. And what you see in front of you is a painting. And in that painting, you could see a man dressed in regal refinery who is essentially pushing away a woman who is desperately trying to, beg for mercy, do something. You don't know the exact context of whatever it is that you're looking at. But what you do know is that you see Gendry behind the man in the portrait. What are you doing?
I'm alerting the party for sure. As soon as I do that, I'll run to the painting.
Okay.
Does it? What is on the back?
Right now you're looking at it face down. I mean, it's literally
Oh,
it's on the ground. It lays where it lies, and
is
you're looking at this. You also notice immediately the second you step foot into this room, Elbaros, this room is practically untouched from the slime that's encroaching on the rest of this place. Surprisingly, it doesn't seem to have worked its way in here for some reason. It's like it's almost, repelled in some way.
are there any pieces like of rubble or like in important unimportant items that I could just pick up and throw?
Oh yeah. Oh,
Okay, and I'll
there's
pick.
tons of debris in here. It's all got covered with like goop.
Okay, I'll take something and I'll pick it up and I'll throw it through the painting.
Okay. As you throw it to the painting, you are shocked by what you see. You're aiming directly for this dude's head and kind of trying to like plunk it down. And you see in one solid movement as if the canvas itself comes alive. And you watch as it ripples like water as the stone disappears inside of the paint.
Concerning. Do you guys have any ideas? There, Gendry is trapped in this painting, and it looks like it's kind of a portal from one world to another. But I don't think I don't know if you get trapped there, so I don't know if one of us should enter or if there's some other way we can get him out.
Um,
Dang, I was sitting there
fuck,
talking.
I don't even know.
He's
Oh,
usually
I
the guy
just
that
heard
would help
Zach
us
say
with this.
something.
So we're kind of boned now. I was talking. I was muted.
Hey,
Lucy
there's
had to tell me
stairs
I was
over
done.
here.
Timber,
Wait,
as
we
you
don't give
are,
him?
Bolrin, your giant ball of ooze, moves in behind you at this point. I need another. This is a Bolrin specific check.
God bless.
I need you to roll for an insight check.
Oh crap! All right. I don't think my insight's very good. That's a +1. Oh, yeah, nope.
Okay.
Oh, he cooked that.
Sorry, I am doing something real quick. Okay. Timber, you are, moving around the corner to take a gander at whatever is going on here. And Bolrin, as you are moving forward, you see exactly what Elbros is talking about. There's some sort of strange painting. You can barely see past Elbros, but you definitely see the portrait or, whatever colorful imagery is evoked here on, this canvas. As for exactly what Elbros is fretting about here, you do see Gendry behind this man in the robes, this regal refinery that's there. Kellen is trying to avoid this fucking ooze at all costs. She just moves right past you and goes directly towards Timber. The Neridian is even keeping his distance from behind you, Bolrin. Like,
That's fair.
none of them really trust whatever the hell is going on here. Timber, as for you, when you make your way down this hall, you do note that there is another set of double doors off to the east. And as you're looking at this entry room in front of you, you do note there is a series of stairs going up onto what appears to be another level of the tower.
Okay. Does anyone have rope?
Yeah, I think we all do.
We used a good bit of our rope.
That's true, we did.
Oh, actually, no, never mind. I still have. No, that should be. I have 50 feet left.
So you know who does have rope, Gendry?
I mean, Timber's gonna take out his rope and look at Bowler and like, I can tie the rope to you, and you could go in, or I can go in and you just pull real strong.
I mean, I'm really strong, so I mean, the odds of me being able to pull you guys out is probably higher.
Well, fuck you.
God, okay, well, I'm just trying to be helpful.
The rogue has the most speed.
What?
She's trying to throw our person in there.
Yeah.
Whoa!
We've got to walk back just a little farther. All right, Timber's gonna go ahead and start tying the rope around himself and not look forward to what he's about to do.
Are you sure you don't want to just have what's her face do it?
No.
Okay.
There's stairs at the end. Maybe I don't. Something might come down. Be careful. And Timber's gonna gently press his palm against the picture.
Okay. What all of you see next, you already knew something weird was going on here. Timber, as soon as you reach forward and you put your palm on the painting itself, you feel as there's this gentle wave, like it lapping water that ripples around on the canvas itself. And you can say you genuinely you jump out of your skin as a pair of hands grabs around your wrists and pulls you in. You can go ahead and give me an opposing athletics check if you want.
Do I get advantage since they have the rope?
Oh, that doesn't
Or
really
is
give you
that a-
advantage. That's a hey, you've got loose rope on you.
But Bulrin's holding it.
Oren is holding it.
I'm very strong.
Yeah.
Oh, so am
You
I.
said athletics.
Well, that's
Yeah,
true.
go
We're
ahead.
both really strong.
I'll say you do it with advantage.
Well, I'll just roll with normal. There's the other one.
Okay.
Rip.
I am letting you know that is a failure. Okay. This is what you all see happen. You're vastly underprepared for the extent of how strong whatever this is. As you see Timber get pulled in by his wrists, going in practically head first with his hands as he's pulled into the painting. And you see as he vanishes, and something you guys weren't thinking about, as you're holding onto the rope, you feel yourselves get tugged along with Timber as this is happening. I need whoever is next in line to make a athletics check, or you can choose to drop the rope. It's up to you.
Making the athletics check.
Okay, go ahead with advantage.
Oh, with advantage? Oh, cool, because I need it.
Yep, because you got Elpros there too, and Elpros has got those big scary gloves on. And
I can't roll
that
good
is,
tonight. What
that
the
is
fuck?
also a failure. Jesus. I fucking +8. Jesus
I'm gonna go.
Christ.
I'm using inspiration.
You can't. You already
God
have
damn it.
advantage.
Well, I can't roll well tonight, so I don't know what
Okay.
the hell's going on.
All right, Elpros.
Christ.
Elpros, I gotta ask. You know, are you holding on?
Well,
Because Bullring's definitely holding on.
if I hold on, am I going to be sucked into the painting? Do I
Put it this way, your instinctual reaction is you just watch Timber get pulled into this like it was nothing.
I let go.
Bullring, okay, this is what you see happen. Elpros, the second you see this happen to Timber, you let go of the rope and you watch as Bullring gets pulled so hard he takes your legs out from underneath you as he's pulled directly into the painting.
Oh no, I didn't want Bullring to go.
All right, here's the bad news. He's taking the rope with him. It is wildly disappearing into the portrait.
Can I grab the rope real fast?
You can pick it back up. I'm going to say it's with disadvantage. You're trying to grab a moving rope that's sliding along the ground and is now covered in ooze.
Oh no.
What happens when you're a coward, Lucy?
Okay, that is an 8. You grab hold of this, and instead of pulling you in, it slides directly through your hands as your gauntlets are trying to grip onto it, but the slime just goes straight through them. And you see as the rope vanishes into the painting, all 3 of your friends gone. I should say companions, maybe not friends. But you see as the portrait behind you now has all 3 of your companions standing in the background behind these 2 ominous figures up front.
Do they look familiar?
Yeah, they look familiar.
Who are they?
Oh, no, I'm talking about like the 3, your companion, Bolin and
yeah.
Timber. No. These other 3, I mean, these other 2 in front, you've never seen them before ever. This is the first time you've ever seen these figures.
And they're just trapped?
They do appear to be trapped. So there's some other things going on here right now. So as soon as Bolrin makes his way forward and he slides directly into this painting, you see as the ooze moves through you and towards the painting, trying to follow him. As it does so, and he disappears, you see as it immediately retracts from where it was and continues back to the room that it was originally in.
Okay.
The Neridian, your companion, as well as Kellen, goes, I'm not going in there to save them. And looking directly at you, Elbros, they made their bed. Obviously, we shouldn't have been here to begin with. The Neridian is dead silent and can't communicate with either one of you, and it knows it.
Oh, yeah, about that. Well, we could still use the painting to repel the ooze.
Oh, you're gonna touch it or do anything with it?
Oh no, I tell it to Kellen, but then I realized that's a stupid idea.
Oh no, this is Kellen saying this to you.
Oh, okay, cool.
She's being a smartass, 100%.
I bet you could probably drag her in with you.
No, that wouldn't work. I'm just having a variety of ideas that I don't think. So, in the room itself, can I take a look at the room itself and like
Sure.
discern if there's anything like books or papers or any information on the painting or the people inside?
So as you work your way in here, you can see that there is basically like an armoire or a wardrobe of some kind that's been pulled over. It's collapsed, cupboard face down to where you can't open the drawers or anything. And then in addition to that, you realize, Gendry, when he first came in here, he probably screwed with whatever was going on with this painting because you can see whatever trappings were there in the form of what looks to be a loose wire and a nail maybe he might have done something with. You really don't know, you weren't there to see whatever happened, but you can see that it's fallen off the wall and that's why it's in the state that it's in right now. In addition to that, there's some sort of love seat or something similar on the other side of the room. You can't make heads or tails of how any of this is really connected in this room. What you do know is that, again, all of this seems to be untarnished from the ooze that's just outside this room. It seems to have crept its way in here a small amount, but you can tell that it seems to be absolved, we'll say, of any kind of degradation from the ooze itself.
Could I use something long that isn't my staff, uh, like a log or something, and flip the painting?
Yeah.
Does it? Do you think? Okay, so I do that, and then I wait, and I kind of think for a little bit.
Okay, so we'll say you grab there's a slimy femur that you find, and it's rather disgusting. You take that and you go to poke at the portrait, trying to flip it and do that. As soon as it touches even the frame of the portrait, this painting, you see as a hand reaches out and tries to grab it to pull you in.
Can I back off? Can I back away, let go
Yeah,
of
you can
the?
literally just drop the thing,
Okay.
the bone altogether. Is that what you're going to do?
Yes.
As soon as you do it, it pulls the bone inside.
Okay. Um.
A random bone pops in.
Where'd that come from?
Strange.
I don't think we should go in the painting. I feel like I should get everyone out.
All right. Kellen looks to you and says, I have no idea what's going on. She says, but I know that that painting is a death trap. Whatever's inside of it clearly wants us to go inside.
Okay. I have an idea. Okay. Um.
You see as Orisk, I'm sorry, you see the Neridian peering around the corner trying to figure out what's going on.
I try to point. I point. This is so stupid. I point at. I point at the Aquaman, the Meridian.
Okay.
I put. It look like I put with my fingers. I make glasses around my eyes, and then I point to the painting.
You see, as he looks at you, he clearly doesn't understand what's going on as he comes into the room, and you see as Kellen grabs him by the wrist as he starts to wake it, and she's like trying to get him to stop, but he's looking at you. You can see he's getting his wires crossed. Go ahead and give me a performance check from Elpros to try and have him understand what you want him to do.
Okay. I have a -1 to performance.
Oh, that's not great.
Oh,
Oh no. Okay, so what are you mining here? You let me know.
I'm trying to get him to look at just take a look at the painting, see if he can discern anything weird about it.
Okay. You see as he gets up and you see as he gets kind of close to the painting and is looking at it on the ground, you can see as he just shakes his head. He has no idea what you want him to do.
How close how close is he to the
Jesus
painting?
Christ.
He's maybe a foot or two away.
This is gonna be really stupid, but I have an idea.
It's really stupid, but I have an idea.
Just let her rip.
Let's do it.
Can I push? Can I push the meridian into the painting?
Give me that athletics check.
I knew my.
This is the guy that this NPC has literally rolled shit wall to wall. So if this is successful, I'm gonna be fucking shocked. All right.
I like how Lucy rolls good now.
All right. Here goes nothing, guys. Time to find out. And shit, wall to wall. I swear to God, this NPC can do nothing right. All right, that is an opposing check of 11. You are successful.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I would just be very clear. As soon as I see the hands grab the meridian, I want to grab at the hands that are pulling him.
Okay. You go about seeing the meridian as you just grab the meridian by the shoulder, and Orisk, he looks at you kind of confused, and you just yank him into the parchment, and you see as the hands immediately grab hold of him and start pulling him in. You grab one of the hands. The hand in turn turns to you and grabs onto your gauntlet and begins pulling you in.
Crap,
Go ahead and give me an opposing athletics check to try and do what you were going to do.
Fuck him up, Lucy.
His ass.
Come on. Oh.
Okay. All right, here comes the opposing check.
Come on.
You can't believe it. You think you actually got the jump on it. And as you start to pull on it, you realize Orisk didn't have a chance. When you yanked him forward, one hand just grabbed him and pulled him in entirely. You, however, have gripped onto this hand and are in this frenzy of a pull at this point. And you see as you're actually starting to pull whoever this is out of the portrait. And you can see as whoever it is you're pulling, it appears to be a man. And as soon as you start to pull them out, you watch as you can see these live features of what appears to be this very regal looking man who looks almost identical to what's in the painting. And as he looks on at you, you can see as it almost looks like his face is melting. And you can see as the paint begins to drip off and sloughs, leaving nothing but muscle and bone underneath. And the figure's hands are slippery and slimy, just as much as your gloves are right now for having grabbed onto the rope and done all of this. The figure is looking on at you. You see as Kellen sees what you're doing, and goes, "Oh, what the hell?" And she rushes forward trying to help you pull this guy out of here. So you are going to get advantage on this next check, and simultaneously, this guy's going to get an opposing roll.
Okay. All right. Another athletics.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
So many questions right now.
Did I get a nat 20?
Okay,
No.
I think that is a nat 20 with the +4. Yeah, it is.
Oh,
Yeah.
it is, yeah.
All
Oh,
right,
shit.
here we
Yeah.
go. Here goes nothing. You might be successful. Oh, I thought for sure there was a different roll that was coming there. All right, this is what you see happen. All right, so you pull the figure out, and you see as their body continues to degrade more and more, and you see as he looks at you and reaches out to you before falling in a giant pile of what looks to be oil paint onto the ground and onto the wardrobe next to you before just perishing altogether. Whatever it was, it's gone. You've destroyed whatever it is. Kellen just immediately lets go of the hand that she was pulling onto, mainly because she's just got oil paint of varying different colors all over her hands, and so do you at this point. And as you look once again at the painting, that figure is nowhere to be seen anymore, and now it's just a picture of a woman.
Oh, they're still trapped?
Oh, they are
Damn.
definitely still in there.
Okay, I don't have rope or anything. Kellen, do you have rope?
She looks at you, she says, "I have nothing." And she shows the little shiv that you guys gave her. She's like, "This is it. This is all I have."
God, you're useless.
You're the ones who didn't want to go get my stuff.
Gave her a shiv, and this is the thanks we get.
Oh, wait, I do have rope. Let's go. Okay, I'm gonna throw rope into the painting.
Okay, so are you tying it like off to yourself, or what are you doing? You just the entire spool of rope just into the painting.
I'll hold on to it. I'll tie it to myself and Kellen.
Okay. You tie it to yourself.
And Kellen. She can deal with it.
Kellen looks at you as not a chance. She's like, "I just saw what happened to all of them. There's no way."
And what happens? So I throw the rope. Does anyone in the painting react, or?
As you put the rope on the inside of the painting, you feel a tug. Go ahead and give me an opposing athletics check.
God damn it.
That one's going to be hard to beat.
Yeah, I don't make that.
Okay, do you want to use an inspiration point?
Sure.
Okay, don't forget, it doesn't go to waste if you still fail. Like I said, this one's going to be pretty hard to beat. Okay, this is what happens. Elperos, at the very last second, you see as you feel the rope just sliding into the painting. And then as soon as it gets taut, you feel it get yanked. And you feel yourself pulled all the way to the edge of the frame. And in doing so, you are desperately trying to hold on to the frame until a woman's hands reach out and try to gouge you in the eyes before pulling you in. That's what catches you off guard. Okay, Kellen is trying to grab at you to prevent you from being pulled in. It's too late. You're gone. You have no idea what happened to Kellen, but what you do know is that the 5 of you find yourself here.
Oh, we were supposed to go along?
No.
Oh.
That's well, we'll get to that.
Damn. Didn't even have dispel magic or anything.
All right. As current, you see, Elbros, when you get inside, you can see everyone is dancing. You've never seen anything like this. You've never been a part of anything like this. There is royalty and elegance everywhere around you. You can see this is clearly some kind of ballroom overlooking the ocean itself. And what I had explained to everyone last session, I should specifically say, Gendry, is you had looked out at the ocean and seen an island, very, very similar to what you had already looked out upon on the previous balcony on the west side of the tower as you entered into that room where you had found the slime that was following Bolrun around. And as you looked out at that island, you had seen that the tree itself was dead and there wasn't a single leaf associated with any of it. Yet now, as you look out at that island, you can see that it's full of life and the tree itself is blooming flowers. All of it is an incredible view from this vista, wherever you're at. And as you look around, you can see that there are so many faces, and none of them that you know, except for Gendry, Timber, Bolrun, and the Neridian. Except what you notice is that each of them is dressed in regal refinery.
Ew.
Gendry, you didn't even notice it when you had first entered in. You'd been too focused on everything else happening around you. You too are now dressed like everyone else around you in this extravagant finery. Now, all of you feel incredibly odd and out of place for whatever's going on. You know that something clearly happened here. Uh-oh. You guys can't hear me? Oh, okay. I got worried. You said robot, and I was like, oh, shit. Oh, yeah. Yeah, your outward appearance has not changed at all, aside from the clothes. And as you are looking over everyone else here, everybody make a wisdom saving throw.
Do you have any artwork for a Neridian in formalware?
I'm sorry, say that one more time.
Do you have any artwork of a Neridian in formalware?
I do not. That I do not. Not a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, I have a +1.
Gonna be real here. This is a deadly trap. I'm letting you all know right now.
God, I'm so dumb.
Okay. I'm going to encourage the use. Like I said, I'm going to encourage the use of an inspiration die here.
I'm gonna use inspiration. Oh my god,
Okay.
I rolled another nat one.
Okay. Timber.
Do I-
Dude, would you like to use a point of inspiration?
Sure, why not?
There is only one person who succeeded this so far.
Hey.
Oh my god, we're rolling like
We're
shit.
about to see with the Neridian. I haven't even rolled for him yet.
Well, guys, this was fun.
We're
You're not gonna fucking believe this. Okay, so Elfos, as you're sitting there, you look over and you see as Gendry and Bolrun and Timber are all in the throes of dancing with the guests that are inside. And you clearly remember what just happened. You're looking at your companions who They just got pulled in here seconds ago. I mean, it hasn't even been a full minute. And as you look to the Neridian, you can see he looks completely out of place, but you can see with whatever clothes he's wearing, they look like they were custom tailored to his form. He looks extravagant and foreign and alien all at the same time. And you can see as he starts to make his way up to Bolrin specifically, and you can see he's not wearing any of his armor, or he's not carrying any of his weapons. And there's something off. You can see as Bolrin looks to Orisk, and Orisk starts to make this gurgling noise, and Bolrin almost kind of looks at him disgusted, like, "What are you doing talking to me?" And you see as he just continues to go about dancing. What are you doing? Lucy?
Oh, I'm muted. Damn. I'm gonna say, "God damn it," and then look at myself and see what I'm wearing.
You are dressed in frilly clothing. It is very
damn.
noble, acquired, fanciful wear. It's clearly meant for an occasion just like this, where it's festive, it's dance. You're meant to be showing off what you're wearing. And I mean, you have no doubt this costs a small fortune just for this clothing, but you'd never be caught dead in something like this normally.
Do I see the woman that pulled me in the painting?
Are you going to look around for her?
Yes.
Okay. So you shy away from the rest of your companions, and you can see Orisk is still trying to talk to Bolrin at this point. And you start to wander off from the ballroom floor. As you're wading through this crowd, you do eventually see a spectacle of some kind happening. And you see a herald of sorts who comes forth reading from a scroll and saying, "His Majesty will be late this evening and will come at another time." And you can see all these people, and there's just this murmur throughout the crowd as this happens.
Okay. Can I talk to the is can I quick grab am I still a hairy furbolg in a coat suit?
I'm sorry, say one more time.
Never mind. That was a stupid question.
No. No,
I'm
seriously, I didn't hear what you said.
No, we're still furbolgs and everything, or and Gendry's still a
Yeah.
robot. So okay, well I'm gonna try to track down a patron real fast, and no, I won't do that. That's a stupid idea. Um, can I look down at the at from the balcony and see my friends and see if or my patron my companions
Mhm.
see if do they look like they're in distress?
As you make your way up to the balcony and you're starting to look down, trying to find this woman, you look down at the rest of your companions and you can see that Timber is dancing away with a rather large woman on over by the ocean view that's there. And you can see as they're twirling about, and Bolrin, as instead of dancing now, he's sitting there and he's imbibing some sort of drink. You don't know what it is, but he's talking to a rather large group of people. And Gendry, he seems quiet, and you can see that he's taken a step away from any of the party favors and everything else that's going on, and he's looking out at the view of the ocean. As for Orisk, he's trying to talk to Timber, but he's so enthralled with dancing right now. He's not paying any attention to him at all. And Orisk seems to be the only normal one out of all of them right now.
Okay.
As for yourself, you hear someone come up to you and says, I don't believe I've seen you before. Wouldn't you rather be, taking part in the festivities?
Not a dancer, but thank you.
And you turn to face the woman in the painting. She goes, but I insist. Roll another wisdom saving throw.
Oh, you should have punched her in the face.
Sorry, what kind of save throw?
Wisdom.
Wisdom, sorry.
Yep.
God bless.
I'm wise, so hopefully.
Okay, so that is a success. You immediately feel the need to dance. And you feel your legs start moving into the arms of someone nearby you quicker than you can imagine. But for some reason, you shake your head and you stop and you realize you almost just lost control of yourself entirely. And you look back towards the woman, and she looks to you and says, oh, I see. Are you doing it?
Am I doing anything?
Yep.
Oh, I thought you meant she was asking me.
Oh,
I
no, yeah. What
was
are
like,
you
is that a
doing?
threat? I'm gonna cast. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm gonna cast a spell, but I'm trying to find the right spell. Just I'm gonna use Sacred Flame.
No,
Fireball, fire. Okay.
Use the
All
best
right.
you have.
What?
So
What's
this
that?
is
Nothing.
No, what?
we are gonna go one-on-one here for everything that's about to happen. So I'm gonna make a save here. Okay. It is a failure on her end. So I'm going to explain to you what happens. You go about
Okay.
the summoning of this, and you see as something happens you weren't expecting. You see as the spell comes down, and you watch as it hits her. It does hit her. And you see as it burns away at her. And you can hear as she cries out, just for the briefest of moments before, laughing in a giggling fit. And you see as an entire portion of her is burned away, unraveling in front of your eyes, canvas being burned. And as you see this, you realize it's spreading. The ground underneath you, the surrounding of the room is beginning to burn. Okay.
Oh.
She looks back at you and says, well, we can't have any party goers that would be causing distress. Give me another wisdom saving throw.
Not intelligence. God damn it. Wisdom.
This has very Expedition 33 vibes.
No.
I have never played the game, but I'm interested in hearing what that is. I mean, like, what part of it?
Can you use a point of inspiration?
You are definitely going to need a point of inspiration to succeed on this, because a 9 is definitely a failure.
Money, big money. 11, 16.
Okay, that is a failure.
God.
Damn.
Okay,
We're cooked.
I'm not, this isn't completely off the table yet, and I'll explain why. So you feel something strange. You don't know why you were, being so disrupted to begin with, and you find yourself profusely apologizing to her, and you really don't know what came over you. But what you do realize is that, you should be, drinking and having fun in the merriment of everything that's going around you. And, you're not really entirely sure how you got here. You're not really entirely sure how long you've been here. And as you begin to look around, everyone make a wisdom saving throw.
I can't roll for shit.
I am letting you know if you get under, every single person here failed except for Elperos.
I'll use a point of inspiration.
Timber, that is a success.
Thank God. Well, that's not gonna pass, but it was
Okay.
higher. Fucking
That is not a pass. Gendry, are you rolling here? Okay, I'm letting you know right now that Timber and Elperos are the only ones that succeed. Orisk even failed. Okay. So, I am making a roll. This is going to be a big fucking deal about what's about to happen. So I need you guys specifically to know that I'm going to explain some things to you that happen here, because the first failure automatically gets rolled from everybody that was involved here. Here we go. Okay. You guys are going to like this. All right. Timber, you really notice it. And you've been having such a good time here. And you're really not entirely sure, how long you've been dancing here. I mean, it seems like it's been a really long time. Timber, how old are you?
Oh God.
What's your age?
We're gonna go with a good 25.
Okay. Elperos, how old are you?
Probably 30.
Okay. That's your age of adulthood, I believe, for furbolgs.
Yeah.
What about your race for Timber? Let's find out.
Oh, sorry, for Timber.
Yep.
Timber's a bugbear.
Let's look it up.
I think they don't live very long.
80 years.
Yeah, so 25.
You look, and you look down at your hands, and they look a little weathered. And you look out across the ballroom, and you look towards Bolrin, and Bolrin was old, but now he looks older. And he genuinely looks like he's graying in years. And you remember how you got here. You remember being pulled into the painting. And as you look around, you can feel panic start to set in. As you look down at the fur on your arms that started to turn gray, you have aged 18 years.
Fuck.
That goes for everybody in the party.
Fuck.
I think
I don't
Gendry is the only one unaffected.
I thought I didn't I save at 18?
You said you were 30. Now you're 48.
No, I like everyone, even though everyone but Gendry because he's a robot.
You can tell he's not affected in the way that you guys are. He just looks the same.
That's suspicious.
Okay.
I don't remember how old Bullerin is. I have to actually find this. Because Bullerin's probably old now.
Timber is an old man.
Shit, I gotta figure out where the hell this is. Okay.
Regardless for what's going on, Timber, you're looking around and you're panicking. You can feel your heart racing in your chest as you look down at yourself and realize you're getting older. And as you look at Orisk, you can see that he too has aged in some strange foreign way. You can see his scales have started to shrivel up and get closer. He looks like he's shrunken. As for Gendry, again, he's just staring off at the ocean, but he looks totally unaffected from whatever's been happening. As for Elperos, you see as the Furbolg he's in the midst of dancing when you look at him, and you can see as if there's some moment of recognition as he looks back to you, and the two of you lock eyes, realizing where you are, and what's happened to you. And you momentarily break whatever is going on. The two of you can hear an almost endless racing of music and dancing and these frivolous things of Regency all around you that have been happening for God knows how long. What are you doing? You two are the only ones capable of taking action.
I immediately stopped dancing.
Okay.
And I go to Timber. Right, Timber and I, or is Gendry affected?
All of them are affected except for you and Timber.
Timber, okay. I go to Timber and say, what do we do?
Where the what?
We're in the painting. We're all in the painting now. And we seem to have gotten older for some reason. I found the lady and I tried to burn it, but it only burned the canvas.
Do I see the rest of our companions?
You do. As you look around, Timber, you can see that Gendry and Bolrin and Orisk are all occupied with their own version of whatever's going on. Like I said, Gendry seems to be very fond of staring out at the ocean. Bolrin is hamming it up with a group of what appears to be nobles or some, rich folk, and they're laughing at his jokes. You can see he's having the best time of his life. And as for Orisk, you can see that a number of people are, learning his language, something you've obviously never had time for.
Gotcha. with this feeling that I get, is it? It's not like charmed or anything, right?
I'm sorry, say again?
Is it like charmed, like an effect like that, or is it completely different?
It is technically an enchant effect.
Okay. I didn't want to blow a spell slot
Do-
on something that I wouldn't pay attention to.
Do you get any bonuses against this?
Yeah.
You would get advantage on this. Hold on, let me look. It's enchant magic, but it probably constitutes being charmed. It does constitute being charmed. You probably get advantage on this. You might want to make that roll again.
Ah, sick. Okay, let me roll
Well,
again.
actually, you already succeeded. I guess it doesn't really matter too much.
Well, I'll take my inspiration back then.
Yeah, take your inspiration back. So anyways, go ahead.
Okay, so if it boils down to be technically as a charmed, I want to run up to Gendry and cast this on him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Disadvantage on attack rolls against target. Target also can't be possessed or gain any charmed or frightened conditions from them. If the target is already charmed, possessed, frightened by such a creature, the target has advantage on any new saving throw against the relevant effect. How long does this last?
Up to 10 minutes.
Okay.
I have to maintain concentration, though.
Okay. That is... Okay.
So you just tell me what else we can do or can't do.
No.
That's
That's fine. It's fine. It's just there's something very specific going on here. So
Sure.
So wow, that consumes holy water or 25 gold pieces. Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh, that's painful. All right. Okay. As you go about casting this on Gendry, you can see as he just looks at you, not really understanding what it is that you're doing. Go ahead and say something off-putting to Timber from Gendry. He's casting something on you. Yeah, I mean, whatever you would use to insult somebody or get them away from you. All right. Timber, as you try to do this advance of good faith and trying to save your companion, he tells you to go blow yourself and get out of here.
Cool. It's
Timber,
fine. Not a big deal. I pick Gendry up and throw him off the edge.
As you cast this on him, you realize he has no idea what's going on. He was just like you moments ago. Okay. You cast this on him the next time he gets to roll. Okay.
I guess if there's anything else I can do, I try and like shake Bolrin awake.
Okay. You see as you go over, and this is number 2, you start to shake Bolrin, and you can see, go ahead and say something from Bolrin as this random asshole just came up to you at a party and just starts shaking you. What are you doing?
You have a problem, buddy? You want to fight?
You hear all these nobles around you. This one woman goes, "The nerve!" She looks at Timber.
Bolrin, wake up, goddammit! I slap him across the face.
Okay. He inflicts damage upon you. How much damage are you like giving it? You're like beating it into him. Is that what you're doing?
No, just give him just a nice. It's a solid slap, but I'm not killing him.
Okay. Does it do damage?
No.
It does not do damage. You just give him the old clap. And as you do that, Boren, what are you doing? You can tell that you have no idea who this guy is. He just comes up to you and has laid hands on you.
Boren swings.
Okay. All right. You hear this from the crowd around you, Boren, as you do this. Go ahead and give me an attack roll with an unarmed strike.
All right. Oh, now I roll good. Jesus Christ.
Okay, you
Damn.
fucking sock Timber right in the face. I mean, he doesn't even have time to react. The second he gently pats you on the face, you slug him right in the jaw. You deal 1 + 4 points of damage, I believe.
I don't even remember. I can just roll damage real quick.
1 + 5. Jesus.
I do 6 damage.
Okay, Timber, he clocks you right in the jaw so hard it almost knocks you on your ass. All right. You can see the crowd starts to gather around Boren. Did he hurt you? And you can see as they start to almost circle him at this point. You can hear a bunch. You can hear and see a bunch of people looking at you, Timber, and just casting glances like, "Oh, the nerve! I can't believe he'd do something like that." And you see as they practically surround Boren, cutting him off from you.
What the fuck is going on?
I see. Timber's gonna wipe the blood off his face real quick. Berlin, I'm gonna fuck you up. I swear to God. I'm gonna go ahead and look at the crowd and then produce flame, and then just cast it into one of the cloth banisters.
Okay. Elpros, are you doing anything during this? Because you two are unaffected.
I'm screaming no, because it's just
Okay.
yeah.
Are you going to try and stop Timber from doing this? Like, I mean, you said you're screaming no. What does that imply?
Oh yeah, I know, but I don't know if I really ought to.
Come on, do it, you coward.
Fine. Yes, I will try to stop him.
Okay.
Only because I think it's gonna burn the canvas, and I think that's gonna destroy us. Because that's what happened with the sacred flame. Never mind. I won't. Never mind.
Coward.
I mean, commit. What are you doing? You let me know.
Don't be a coward.
Can I scream
Burn
no?
it down.
Yeah.
That's what
Timber, you can. I was gonna say he can make the decision whether he does it or not.
Oh, my special.
Timber, are you gonna continue with it or are you gonna wait?
All right, 1 second. Okay, I'll pause for a second. Why?
I think it'll. I think it'll burn the canvas we're on, and it'll destroy us. It happened when I cast sacred flame at the woman who pulled me in.
Where the fuck she's at?
She's it.
She's around here somewhere.
Do I have my weapons?
You do not. They're all
Fuck.
gone.
Okay.
Well,
we're weaponless,
myself.
and all I've got is fire. So I think our best option is to burn this place down. She's either gonna die, or we're all gonna die.
Okay.
I'm gonna have both of you guys roll for an intelligence ability check, flat out.
I feel like you said that because I did something dumb.
No, not at all.
Or we're just dumb.
No, this is more like just okay.
Hell yeah.
Elpros, you
God.
realize, besides being up on the balcony and having gone and looked down and danced for what feels like years, you realize you've never been anywhere else in whatever this place is. And you realize, you're thinking back on you made an attack on this woman, and all it did was agitate her further and result in you being targeted once again for whatever's happening. And you felt like you were onto something, as you're sitting there talking to Timber about this, telling him to wait. And he seems insistent on just burning the whole goddamn place down.
He's yelling timber.
So I'm kind of onto something, at least a little
You-
bit.
You think you are?
Okay, I'm gonna try to be like, I sincerely I wouldn't stop you, but I still have spells I could use. Um, but I think finding the lady or trying to get our friends back in within their conscience is our best bet.
Okay. Timber's gonna put out the fire in his hand, reluctantly. All right. Elpros, point her out to me. And then when Elpros does, I would like to use this.
Death.
Okay.
Wait. No, not that one.
Wait, wrong one.
No, it's Inquisitor.
Okay, I
want to use
refunded it.
Inquisitor.
Okay, so as you two start to make your way through the party, Elpros, it's like deja vu. As you're making your way through the crowd, you see a herald come out and say, "Unfortunately, he will not be in attendance tonight. I'm sorry for the delay." And you hear everybody around go, "Oh."
That's weird. I've experienced this before. Before everyone got together, this happened again. So it must be like a replay, like a or maybe stuck in some kind of time loop as well.
Would I know? Thinking of time loop, what Elpros said, would Timber know if that would be like a separate plane of existence?
You think wherever you are is definitely not anywhere normal. With your expertise on things, I mean, there's always the possibility that this is its own little pocket dimension. Either that or maybe it's all one big illusion. You really don't know.
Okay.
Don't know shit.
Did the girl beat the saving throw?
Oh, you haven't seen her yet.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no,
sorry.
she is not.
Okay, then
visible
I'll
yet.
look around. Is everyone still kind of like at awe that the fact that I just got punched in the face and almost lit the place on fire?
Oh no, they totally forgot about you already. Like
Okay,
nobody's
that's what I
paying
thought.
attention to you at all.
Perfect. I'll look to Elpros, like, who's he? Who are you waiting
He?
for?
The king.
Yeah, I think he said the king, or implied some kind of royalty. I'm too afraid to ask anyone.
That is another point of order. With as you start thinking about it, Elbros, you realize you've never even really communicated outside of like, "Hey," or "What's going on?" Like you've never really tried to initiate any kind of conversation here. You realize there's, everyone here is someone maybe you don't really know.
Could we ask around and try and
Yeah, I
find
want to
that
see
lady?
I wonder if everyone answers differently, or like, because if they all were people who came in like us, they might not. I wonder if they have like people different. Anyways, yes.
All right, Timber's gonna go to the closest person to us and kind of cordially greet them.
All right. You see a very large, portly man. He's a little on the heavier side. Hold on, I gotta get my B words. Bought the bracelet for Belinda's birthday. All right.
Sally sells seashells at the seashore.
All right. He looks at you and says, "What can I do for you?"
Timber with the charisma of a fucking rabid dog. Timber's gonna try and not put on a scary face and like soften the forever scold that is currently on his face and kind of gesture up. Yes, sir. I was wondering who we're waiting for.
Well, I think that would be obvious. Alaric Valmont.
Ha ha ha! Who's on Alaric Valmont?
He's the prince. You must be a foreign dignitary.
Ah, yes, very foreign, very dignitary.
Hmm. And you just this disgust as he looks at you.
Pretty funny.
No.
Okay, I'll bid him adieu. I'll go back to
Yes,
Elpros.
will do. And you see as he just turns and goes back to the buffet. All right.
Wait a minute, you didn't tell me there was a buffet. Timber's no longer interested in leaving.
Wait a second.
Oh,
Well, you
no.
been eating shrimp?
Never ending.
What if
I'll go back to Elpros and inform Elpros of the prince who we're waiting for, and I'll see if Elpros come up with anything.
I think that, though, didn't that Harold just announce he wasn't coming?
Yeah, 'cause you killed him.
Mm-hmm.
What? Oh, oh God. Okay. Oh, I wonder if we could ruin the painting, like instead of, or,
Timber starts making fire in his hand again. Yes.
no, what if we just start smash? what if we just start smashing shit? But she'll have to come out. I mean, the lady. If we cause a disruption, what's gonna happen? If we disturb, if we try to change something about this painting, I don't know. That's my thinking.
What if I
Totally
start a
start breaking shit.
small fire and see where it goes?
It's not a
I
bad
don't
idea.
know.
What are you guys doing?
Bad
I mean,
idea.
Timber's all for it. Timber will grab the first chair. Like, are you sure?
All right, let's try it then.
Timber
Let's
smashing the
try-
chair.
All right. You tell me what you're doing, how you're doing it.
I'm gonna pick up the closest chair to me and then hit it on the ground.
All right. You pick up a chair and you literally heave it down as hard as you can. And go ahead and give me an athletics check.
I should have let Elpros do this.
I want to see if you just break this in one clean thing.
Hell
You
yeah.
certainly fucking do. You shatter it on this marble floor that's engraved with this almost gold filigree from what you can tell. And it catches your eye just for the briefest of moments as you shatter this chair into 10 different pieces. You hear a voice of some nobleman near you go, "Ghastly." And seeing you do this, you see as there's a murmur through the crowd as you go about doing this. As the two of you are looking at, what Timber just did, Timber, you feel somebody put their hand on your shoulder. Wouldn't you rather dance.
Do I
I
see
need
her
a
too?
wisdom. Oh yeah, you see him. So I specifically need a wisdom saving throw from Timber.
Can I?
That is a failure.
I got one more.
That is also a failure.
Fuck. That's all I got.
You were very close. I'll put it that way. All right. Timber,
Par for the course.
you see as he shakes his head. And Elpros, go ahead. What are you doing?
Can I take take out my dagger and try to stab her?
Yeah.
But
I mean, you don't have any weapons on you, but you can attempt to do something. You can like pick up a chair leg and try and beat her with it. What are you doing?
In my inventory, it says I have an ornamental
Oh,
dagger.
just know you have none of your items right now. None
Oh
of them.
fuck!
You have nothing.
Damn. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah. Or can I kind of? Oh, I want to grapple her. Oh, that's what I'll do.
Yep.
Cool. Athletics check.
Yep.
Cool.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're gonna try and tackle her? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah. Yeah.
Kick
Yeah.
her
Go
ass.
ahead.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, that's not gonna work.
All right.
Can he use inspiration?
Yeah, you can use inspiration. I'm just making a quick roll. You succeed anyways.
Oh, cool.
You grab hold of her, and she looks at you and goes, "How ungentlemanlike!" And you can hear all of these gasps from around you. All right. What are you doing?
I'm looking at her and saying, "How do we get out of here?"
Okay. You said, "How do we get out of here?" She says, "Why would you want to leave?"
Just fucking tell me, bitch.
Damn.
Okay, are you damaging her in any way? Are you doing anything? You used your action to grab her. She's currently restrained. She can't do anything. Well, she can't move, I should say.
I'm not. I'm just holding her really tight.
Okay. She looks at you and she says, "Why don't we go back to dancing?" I need a wisdom saving throw from you.
Bet.
We need to be more violent.
That is
Hell
a
yeah.
success. What are you doing?
Can I hold the dagger out to her neck?
You do not have a dagger.
Oh no! Oh, why did I think I had a dagger? I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
Can I? I'll say, how do I get me and my companions out of this?
Oh, she looks at you and she says, "Your companions are mine."
Could use
Are
my
you
head and headbutt her.
Yeah. Go ahead. Give me a roll. This is an
How low are
improvised. It's just unarmed strike. Just give me an unarmed strike.
Okay. Oh,
Okay.
all right.
That is a miss. She looks to you and says, "I tire of this nonsense." And as she says this, she says, "Go back to the party. I need another wisdom saving throw from you.
Okay.
If you keep killing it with wisdom saving throws, you're going to be in luck."
I'm pretty wise. Yes.
Jesus.
Fuck yeah.
All right. You
right.
realize, Elperos, whatever you're doing, as you try to punch her, you could swear it just morphs through her as this happens. And you realize it had really no effect at all. What are you doing?
Oh, house. I don't even have any second level spells.
Yeah, spell slots.
You can do it. I have
Pretty
faith in
much.
you.
Pretty much. Uh, Can I? Okay, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to headbutt her one more time,
Okay. Go ahead. Give me a roll.
and y'all be like, "Fucking tell me how to get what."
All right. Tell me. All right.
Look, we can do it the easy way or the hard way.
Okay, that is a hit. And what you see happen is as soon as you actually strike her, before when you had hit her, it had basically glanced off and it felt like a fabric being punched. And as you strike her this time, you can feel what it feels like fibers splitting and tearing as you punch into her. And she goes, ah! As you hit her, you see as she clutches at, her shoulder where you basically just punched a hole in it. Go ahead and roll for damage. Okay. All right. As you do this, you realize something very quickly. As soon as you hurt her, you see the entire party has practically stopped. And you see as several figures are starting to surround you at this point. She looks at you and says, "Go back to dancing." Go ahead and give me another wisdom saving throw. Okay,
Oh,
that is a failure.
can you use inspiration?
You can. Okay, that is a success. You feel your mind start to unravel just for the briefest of moments. And you feel yourself stand up and you haven't let go of her yet, but you just have this insane urge to dance and be merry. And you realize you're still grabbing onto her. What are you doing? You snap out of it.
I'm still holding on to her, and I did a little damage.
You did a little damage, yeah.
Okay, cool. Tell me what's going on here? Who are you?
Me? And you can see she's just, go ahead and give me an insight check.
Pretty wise. Here. Oh, never mind.
At first, as she says this, and you're just holding on to her at this point, she, you realize she almost seems like she's feigning all of this. You realize she's just trying to buy time. That's all this is. What are you doing?
Tell me or I'll burn it down.
I'd like to see you try, is what she says.
I cast Sacred Flame on something, on a chair nearby.
Okay. Oh, man. Timber wanted
That's what I was going to do.
I should have just let you do it.
Okay, you cast Sacred Flame on a chair. Go ahead and give me the roll.
Now we're fucking these chairs up.
Cast that spell. Are you choosing anywhere specific, or are you just going after a chair?
Just specifically a little chair.
Okay, the save is failed. Go ahead and give me a roll for damage.
Nice.
Okay, you see a very similar effect to what had happened before. You see as these flames come down, And you see as the ground itself begins to burn away to where nothing but a black void is left. And the canvas itself has ignited and caught a flame and is spreading rapidly through the area. And she looks at you and says, "That's enough of that. Go ahead and give me another wisdom saving throw." You are killing it on your saves. Okay. You can see as she looks disturbed. She says, "Why don't you want to dance?" And go ahead. What are you doing?
I I cast Sacred Flame where she is.
Okay. Go
At
ahead.
her rather.
You see a horrifying visage as people who were standing closest to the chair don't entirely ignite, but they do catch fire and then fall into the void as you hear people scream as the ground gives way underneath them and they fall into this endless void. The people around them, even Boren, even Timber, have no idea anything even happened. As you turn to this woman, casting the spell, you see as you strike her. Go ahead and give me a roll for damage. Okay. You see as she's caught, her arm immediately begins to be just emblazed with, or I mean, it comes ablaze with this flame. And you see as her arm practically disintegrates away as this canvas is ignited on her. She says, "You shouldn't have done that. Now return to the party." Give me another wisdom saving throw.
I'm so nervous. No. Okay, I'm
That
gonna
is
use
a failure.
concentration.
Trust me when I say, I'll leave it for the end.
Oh.
There you go. Okay.
Okay.
You realize
Yes.
you're walling off your mind from whatever is happening, and you can feel this constant itch at the back of your mind telling you to just give up. Go have some fun. And you're ignoring it entirely. You know what's at stake. What are you doing?
So are the flames still going on the chair?
Oh, yeah. And it's eating the entire landscape up around it.
Okay, can I
The chair's gone.
I don't know. This is Um if I look into the void, what do I see? Nothing?
You still see
Over there?
people falling
Oh god.
infinitely into an endless void.
Okay.
Some of them are screaming in terror.
Oh no. Uh if you don't hurry and tell me, this whole party will be destroyed. Everything you ever wanted will die. I can save you if you help me.
Go ahead and give me a persuade. Is this a lie? I need to know. Is it a lie or is it actual truth? There's a big
Well,
difference, right?
yeah, let me see if I have create and destroy water. I don't. It's a lie.
Okay. So go ahead and give me a roll for a deception check.
Oh no. This is gonna be bad. Well, maybe I can help her. Mm, no, it's a lie.
Lie, it's a lie, it's a lie, lie, lie.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
She looks at you and says, I know a bluff when I see one. And go ahead. And at this point, are you doing anything specific?
Can I throw my dagger at her?
You do not have a dagger.
I mean, oh, we don't have weapons. We don't have weapons, Lucy. Shut up. All right.
Hey, Miles. Is it okay if I throw my dagger?
You too do not have a dagger.
What if I took a toenail and made a dagger?
I got a clipping.
There has to be. Is there has to be cutlery somewhere, right? There has to be like.
Yeah, you're just gonna grab cutlery off a table somewhere?
Yeah, I'm gonna throw it at her.
Okay. As you grab the cutlery, you realize it feels like canvas. And as you go to throw it, it has no effect at all. I'm going to say that is your attack action doing that.
Okay.
Actually, hold on. We won't say that's your attack action. We'll say that's your object interaction.
Okay.
You pick up the cutlery and you realize it's clearly not real. It feels like it's too flimsy. The second you start to move it in your hand, it just falls away like linen. It's nothing substantial.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Word of Radiance.
Okay.
Let's see if I.
Okay. I am making a save. That is a failure. Go ahead and roll for damage. Okay. As you do this and you call out to your goddess, you see as this giant, brilliant ball of light emanates over the area, and you can see as it literally burns away at this false imagery that's there. Are you casting it directly on her? Like,
yes.
are you targeting her and everything around?
Yes.
Okay. As you do so, you can see as almost like watching paint become too brittle from being out in the sun. You see as chips start to fall away from her form as this happens. And she looks at you and says, you shouldn't have done that. And you can see as more than half of her form is gone at this point. Her arm is missing, a bunch of pieces of her fallen away, and you can see canvas underneath where cloth should be. Okay, I need you to roll for another wisdom saving throw.
All right.
If you beat this by yourself, I'm gonna fucking lose my mind.
All right.
All right.
Inspiration.
Okay, go ahead and give me a roll.
Oh no.
No.
Okay. So this is what happens.
We cooked.
You feel yourself in this righteous fury as you're calling out to Caedwyn, and this giant ball of light appears.
Wait, don't I have ancestry?
You already
No.
Oh, do you have Fey ancestry?
Do for bowls? I thought.
Do Furbolgs have Fey ancestry?
Let's look it up. I'm looking it up right now. I do not believe you have Fey ancestry.
Damn. All right, never mind.
Yeah, the only person who has it, I think, is the Furball boy. All right, you see that giant flash of light, and then you find yourself dancing. Everybody go ahead and give me a wisdom saving throw.
No. Wait. Oh no.
Oh my
I know it's
god.
strong.
Oh my god. All right.
Oh my god. Wait, hold on.
Kendrick!
Oh god damn it, I forgot about my aura. Anyone within 5 feet gets a +3 to their saving throws.
You are not near any of them. I'm
Well,
just letting you know
it counts
now.
for me too.
You're the only one that it would count for. Yep.
Sorry, I was just looking through here.
Nope, you're fine.
Do I have anything as an ASMR? No. Alright, let me roll, sorry. Wisdom save, so I do technically get a +3. Holy shit.
Look at you. All right. Boren, you you've been dancing. I mean, you're pretty tired. I mean, you're really, really tired. And frankly, you don't know, you don't remember how you got here. So you sit there and you start to think about it. You're having a pretty rough time remembering. And then you look down at your hands. And as you reach out for another glass of wine in this chalice adorned with gems and coated in gold, you notice your hands. You can see they're wrinkled. You have liver spots all over your arm. You don't remember how long you've been here. You age another 24 years.
On top of the 18?
Yep.
I'm pretty sure he's dead.
What's your max life expectancy?
I'm an ASMR. I don't think it's that high, dude.
Let's find out.
We have to find. Hold on. Let me check on the. It's the new rules, but I don't think I can survive.
160 years.
They must have changed it for ASMRs.
160 years.
Jesus Christ. Okay, well I'm definitely struggling.
Okay.
Holy crap. I need to find something real quick.
Okay. As for Orisk, you realize he's nowhere to be seen as you start to look around for your companions.
Oh, he's probably dead.
Gendry, this is such a beautiful view. And you really don't know why you're so interested in it. As you peel your gaze from the ocean and that island, you look around at the party and it starts to dawn on you, you've been here a while. Because the second you see Bolrin and the two of you lock eyes, you can see how old he really is. What are you two doing?
I'm gonna go to Gendry and ask him if he knows what. What is do you know what's going on in here?
Oh, yeah. I mean, you knew that initially when you came in here. You're thinking back. No, there's nothing. You briefly remember there being some sort of commotion a while back, and there being, some asshole was disrupting the party. You don't know who it was, but you remember it specifically. And, now that you think back on it, you don't know when people came in to repair things. I mean, this party's been going on for a while, but you don't know how or when that happened. He sees, he just turns back and faces the ocean.
Okay, where are the rest of them? We need to get them out. We need to figure this out. When Damn, that's crazy.
Okay. Okay, you're gonna cast that on Boren?
Oh, I was like, I'm not dying yet.
No, I
I'm
can.
not in the grave yet.
You get me out. You get me out, and I have Death Ward.
I mean, it'd be great if someone could just not make me so old.
You gotta give me that old man voice.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to start doing the old man voice. Fuck. Okay, so did anything ever happen when Timber did the spare the die, or not spare the protection from good and evil? Did that proc anything?
No.
Okay.
Not to let anyone be concerned or anything, but I've got 13 years left in me.
Jesus Christ. Do me and Gendry have any idea about these people that were? Well, I would have seen the people in the painting, right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You saw the man and the woman in the painting.
Okay.
And in fact, thinking back, you don't remember having seen either of them since.
So if we look around, we don't see the woman. Or the
Are you gonna
man.
go looking?
Well, I'm probably just like I don't know if I want to go look around. I think I might try to. God, I don't even know if there's anything. I want to go get those two out of it, but I don't think we can. Cause do I remember the altercation with Timber?
Oh yeah, you remember slugging him in the face. It felt good.
So basically, I
You
would know
felt
that there's no way.
justified.
There's
I
no
mean, now
way.
looking back on it now, you feel horrified that you did it, but at the time you felt you were on cloud nine.
So I would know there's really no way to get them out of it. Without.
I'll say you don't know what's possible. You know he tried and it didn't work, but there's always the possibility.
I don't know why.
You don't know you don't know what you haven't tried, so to speak.
Yeah, I don't really have anything spell wise that would even. Well, I have to check the read. I have to check something. Hold on. I'm really looking through all my abilities right now. I just don't know if I have anything that could help them. I guess I'll tell Gendry, I'll be like, I'm gonna go. There were the people in the painting. I'm going to see if I can find them. What will you be doing? Idea. Don't have anything. I don't have anything to make fire. So that's gonna have to be a you thing.
No.
This is a stick up.
Oh, it was a man that grabbed you originally. Yep. You saw the lady in the portrait, the painting. You know there was 2 figures on the front of that painting. Okay. You begin to look around. Are you going anywhere in particular? You can see that the actual dance floor branches off, going up a series of stairs, up to a balcony. You can see that there are back rooms with dining areas. There are a multitude of hallways that branch off from here and go to different places. You've never explored any of these areas. You see Elperos dressed up in this fancy, frilly refinery and is in the midst of dancing and twirling in just this insane motion with several of these, what look to be professional dancers of sorts. And meanwhile, you see Timber is at a table with several of these older folks who are sitting there sharing memories and talking about good times. And you can hear the occasional laugh come from them. And as you look at Timber, you realize how old he looks.
Oh
And you can
no.
see all of his fur is gray, and you can see the wrinkles under his eyes, and his muscles have basically faded away to a point where he just looks like this thin, frail figure. But he does look good. I mean, for his age, he's dressed up pretty well. Gendry, you know whatever's happened is not natural by any means. You know something terrible is happening here.
Burn this bitch to the ground.
Are you gonna just go around and investigate? Is that what you're doing? Okay. Do you tell me what you're doing? Okay. Okay. Timber, go ahead and give me your best favorite moment of the campaign so far, and do it in old man's voice.
Okay. Best moment of the campaign so far. Wow.
Yeah, something you enjoyed doing. So
Something
there I
enjoyed.
was.
Yeah. All right. Let's see here. Well, you see, I saw this big old thing when I climbed up a really big wall. And then I jumped off that wall.
Marvelous tale.
And so did the thing. It came with me. It was rather fun.
You can hear all of these people around you almost, and at this point, Gendry, you realize some of them are just patronizing him as he's talking. Another one seemed genuinely interested with what he has to say. As you're sitting there and you're investigating the table and you're hearing him talk about this, you begin to feel chairs and realize that even the pillars holding up the room are all made of a painter's canvas. And as you grab hold of it, you can feel the paint begin to rub away as you grab hold of it. What are you doing?
Surprised you don't.
You can do it. I have faith in you. All right, so Gendry, Bolrin, what are the two of you doing?
Boren is gonna follow Gendry. Kind of just like walk around the guests and kind of try to just see what Gendry's plan is.
Okay. Shockingly so, you realize no one's really bothering you. You're just walking around freely, being able to do, whatever you want, as long as you're not, going through and disrupting anything. Gendry has just been feeling walls and trying to pick objects up and do things, and he's been, noting specifically about this canvas that's everywhere, this oil that's everywhere. Okay. Oh, are you saying something? Kyle, can't hear you. Oh, there is. There is. There's several chandeliers. Okay. Go ahead and give me a roll for damage. It's a fucking crit. Okay, give me a D100. Okay, and all right, so 22 points of damage plus the D100. And it's a major effect. It's not quite triple damage, but it's up there. Okay. You don't do any conditions because you can't do conditions to it, but you do double damage. So you do 22 points of frost damage, and you see as the canvas itself begins to frost over, and you can see that the chandelier itself, while the flames don't go out, you realize they were never flames to begin with. And the oil itself cracks and falls in giant clumps to the floor as it lands on the dance area. And you can hear people gasp all around you. Boren, you're watching all this happen. You're just a short distance away from Gendry. You're not within arm's reach, but you're a short distance away. And all of a sudden, you hear a woman's voice as someone puts their hand on your shoulder, Gendry, and says, "Wouldn't you rather dance?" Go ahead and give me a wisdom saving throw from Gendry.
Punch the fuck out of her.
This is time for the fireball. Okay, that is a success. That is a success. Okay. As soon as you cast sleep, you realize it had no effect at all. It did absolutely nothing. Go ahead and give me a roll. Unarmed strike.
Yeah.
You technically get multiples.
Yeah, I know, and I don't. It's gonna get worse. Don't worry.
I'm gonna smite this bitch with my fist.
Oh, I hope
that is a hit.
Okay, I'm not just gonna cast smite. I'm going to cast.
Oh God.
I'm gonna use my bonus action, and I'm going to cast Searing Smite.
All right.
Which is fire damage. And
all
sets
right.
her on fire.
Okay, that is a failure on the save. You do the additional fire damage.
And every round she takes fire damage, a d6 at the start of her turn, and she has to make another con save. So she's on fire. And I'm gonna punch her again.
So that is okay. So right now that's 22 plus 11. All right.
Okay. I'm gonna punch her again. Oh, damn it.
That is a miss.
I'm gonna use inspiration.
Okay.
I really want to hit her. Oh my god.
That is a hit.
Oh, thank God. Okay, this time I'm just gonna use regular level 1 smite.
Okay.
Let's do damage. Yeah, that's 6. Then where's my freaking smites? Because what is it? 2d8. I'll just gonna find the d8s right now. I'm so glad they changed it to being able to just punch things with smite.
Okay, so as you are looking at her, you see as she comes up next to Gendry saying this, and you say, "Wouldn't you rather dance?" And as you look back at her, Bolrin, you can see part of her arm is horribly scarred, and the oil that is almost practically just running and drips down it. You can see it's not moving right now, but it looks like it was melted at one point.
And so as she says,
And
I'm like, "Would you like a knuckle sandwich?"
and you begin punching her relentless, and you see as you literally punch a hole through her in the way you would punch through a canvas painting. And in doing so, it ignites, and you hear her scream as you go through punching her like this. The second punch, as it comes in, you literally shear the arm off entirely as you punch it. This holy, radiant energy flowing through your fist as it happens. And you hear her cry out in pain. Give me an intimidation check.
Does my punching her help?
Technically, this is probably as good as you guys are going to get. She's a hostile target.
Oh.
Oh,
Hold on. All right, I'm making an opposing roll. We'll see what happens. No, she looks at you and goes, "You're bluffing. Wouldn't you rather dance?" Give me a wisdom saving throw from Gendry.
I punch her again.
All right. Oh, yeah, no, it's actually your turn. You get to go first. You initiated combat. Oh, give me a roll for your fireball. Where are you casting it? This is important. Where are you casting? You're just like picking a random hallway, effectively. Right now, you're in the dining area. You walked over to where Timber was. Timber's like 10 feet away from you. Oh, it's massive. It's got to be at least 100 feet long. It's just filled with tables. Okay. I'll say that's acceptable. All right. Okay. You point at a random table that's within range. And you see as these people look on, "What's that?" And you see as this boom, as the entire area is conflagrated. And you can see as all of these extravagant table sets and silverware and candlesticks and this giant line of food set up on platters all goes up in flames as it melts away from the oil and everything else that's there. And you see as it drips and falls in sheets down into a void. And you can see as she's underfoot in all of this as it happens. And you see as she reaches out to try and grab you as she falls, and she misses. And you watch as she falls into the void along with everything else that was there. Okay.
Oh, wait. Oh my God. We're back.
Okay. So as this happens,
Fuck.
Bolrin and you snap out of it, and you find yourself back in this room with Kendall, or I'm sorry, Kellen, Jesus. And all of a sudden you look around and you realize a few things. Number one, Orisk is gone. He's not there anymore. But the rest of your companions are. And you can see now on the painting, the woman and the man that were there. It's now an empty painting covered with burn marks. I would like to be completely clear that the legwork done here was mainly Elbros. You guys, I'm not joking when I say this, right? So Elbros passed so many saves and did such a substantial amount of damage to begin with that if you guys had all been up at the same time, it would have made such a difference. But basically the free turns that Elbros was getting over and over and over again, and then between the two of you coming in and doing the cleanup at the end, marvelous work. There were multiple ways around this. It could have been solved different ways, but brute forcing was one of them. So congratulations, everybody.
That was brutal.
That was nuts.
That said, as you look around at your companions, Kellen looks to all of you and says, "What the hell happened? I've been waiting here for like 5 minutes. I didn't know what happened." As you look at yourselves, you're completely fine. You haven't aged at all. You're back to normal. Anything that had happened to you, you realize it was maybe an illusion, but it sure as hell felt real. If you guys had gone to zero, if you guys had died of old age in there, you die. You're just gone.
Oh no, our fish friend
Wait.
died.
And Timber's here there too, right?
Oh no, your fish friend is gone.
Timber.
Oh, Timber, yeah, Timber's there. Timber's there. He's gone forever.
Oh, okay.
I left.
Gonna start using that old man voice. Not anymore.
You little
But anyways.
whippersnappers.
You do. Yeah, I mean, you guys don't remember how you got here. As for Elbros and Timber, but Bolrin and Gendry, I mean, the two of you, you know what you did to get out of there. But Elbros and Timber, you remember doing what you did, but you don't know how you got out of there. That's just a blur. Kellen.
How long were we gone?
Like I said, about 5 minutes. Where's the fish guy?
I don't think he made it.
I knew that painting was a death trap. She's like, I'm glad I didn't go in.
Yeah, I think it tried to kill us by old age.
Thank you. It's kept me alive. And you see as she just storms out of the room. Better get that bitch. All right, guys, that is where we are going to leave off for this session, and we will jump back in. But yeah, congratulations on being a deadly trap. Trust me, that one had a CR that was pretty big.
So how many deadly traps have we survived so far?
3.
Damn.
3. It's not bad.
Good. Never gonna die.
No, I was going to say the falling